history. Learning about tools of history. When your relatives see you after a few years, they exclaim, "You've changed so much." Time changes a lot of things: the way you look, your behavior, and your habits. Time is a period which can be measured. It can tell you how long events last. Your favorite cartoon show begins at 8 o'clock and ends at 9 o'clock. So, it lasts for an hour. Timelines. All events pass through timelines. The things which happened yesterday are the past events. Those things which are happening now are the present events. And those which will happen tomorrow are known as the future events. When different events are placed in the correct order, it is known as a timeline. They tell us the list of activities which take place one after the other. Syra made her timeline. She marked the important events in her life. These important events are known as milestones. Look at Syra's timeline and her milestones. Timelines are an important tool for people who study events that happened long ago. Such people are known as historians. They tell us who our ancestors were and how they lived. History is the study of the past. Historians count the years in a special way. The system of counting began in Europe, so the people used the birth of Jesus Christ as the start of the calendar. Time periods are given specific names, like 10 years is a decade, 100 years is a century, 1000 years is a millennium. The years after his birth start from 1 and are written with the words CE or Common Era after them. In order to count the years before the birth of Jesus Christ, we use BCE or Before Christ Era. The timeline given below explains more clearly how and when the things happened. The use of the terms CE and BCE began recently. Earlier, historians used AD and BC. AD stands for Anno Domini in Latin, which means in the year of our Lord, while BC stands for before Christ. Sources. You may wonder how Syra came to know about the events that took place in her life. Her parents must have told her, or she may have seen some old photographs, or her friends or relatives may have narrated these events of her life. Therefore, these were Syra's sources to make her timeline. Historians need to find out about events that happened in the past. Their sources are in the form of books, papers, and manuscripts, paintings, coins, and seals. Another important source is known as archaeology. The sites of ancient buildings and the settlements are dug up, leading to the discovery of toys, pots, pans, weapons, jewelry, which tell us about the people and the way they lived long ago. Summary. Time brings about changes. It can be measured and counted. Different events placed in a continuous order are known as timeline. Important events in a timeline are known as milestones. Historians measured the timeline's period marked as Common Era (CE) or before Common Era (BCE). Historians collect information about the important events from different sources. The sources of history are coins, books, paintings, etc. That is all in this lesson, students. It was interesting to learn about tools of history. Keep learning!